Let's play big ball.
Come and get me, Ballsy!
That's right, 24 competitors are about to hit the field and fall headlong into a battle for $50,000 on the world's most extraordinary obstacle course. We'll see magnificent falls, astonishing spills, and sensational tumbles. Only our mightiest three will advance to the most challenging obstacle of all, the Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One will become a champion, but all will wipe out.
Show me the cheddar, baby!
Hello, America, and welcome to Wipeout. I'm John Anderson, alongside, as always, John Henson.
You know, Johnny, I've been thinking, go with me here. Maybe
Okay.
we should change the show's title. You know what I'm saying? Just to shake things up, keep it fresh. Like, how about if we called it John Q. Public versus the Beat 'em Up Machine? Or Dr. Henson's Happy Fun Time Show in the basement? Or my favorite, Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, you know, those are all excellent options, but
Yeah.
I think we're just going to stick with Wipeout. It works.
Oh, well, I guess you would know all about exciting names, John.
Thank you, John. A talented and colorful field of contestants here today, but only one of them will be named champion and win that $50,000 prize.
And it all starts with our qualifier. First up today, the Fly Swatters, where we'll never let them see us swat.
Then we motor off to driver's ed.
It'll break you down and jack you up.
That's followed by a trip across the big balls.
Yeah, think of it as a vacation from the ground.
Next, contestants must cross the jiggulator, today guarded by what appears to be harmless bunnies.
Alice ain't got nothing on this psychedelic rabbit hole.
Finally, a very special double barrel.
That's right, Ballsy's famous two-ring circus is in town, John. It's the crown jewel of our course. Step right up and fall right down. And that's why the show is called Fast Times at Beatdown High.
No, it's not.
No, it's not at all, is it? Nope.
All right, let's begin the wiping of the outs. Go down to the third member of our Wipeout team, Jill Wagner.
Thanks, fellas. Here comes our first contestant of the day.
Today is a good day to wipe out.
That's 33-year-old Tim Babb, who refers to himself, John, as a full-time failure. He's failed at sports, fashion, and even stand-up comedy.
This guy? No.
Yeah! Jill?
So what are you good at? What's some of your skills?
That is a question I had not anticipated because I don't have an answer for that.
This guy's clearly at the top of his game.
That horn sends full-time failure, and he is going to have to ride that zip line and dodge our fly swatters.
Let's do this!
Those fly swatters should keep our course free of insects. Anything for our contestants' comfort.
Johnny, your fly is down.
He's not my fly. Oh, whoops.
It's a trap!
It's not a trap if you can see it coming.
He's just lucky we couldn't afford the giant bug zapper. My Nana always said, if at first you don't succeed, it could be a trend.
Tim playing the role of fly really well, but that attempt totally fruitless.
This is what nerds don't do physical things.
You're not a nerd, Tim. Nerds are good at some things.
Here's hoping this full-time failure does a little bit better job as he enrolls in driver's ed. His job here is to cross the gap, but watch out for... Watch out for that.
Yeah, he looks more like a full-time flailer.
I am almost afraid to watch on the big balls.
Only go!
Oh, one step ahead of the motivator. And then returns to the sweet embrace of failure.
Failure is not an option, John. Failure is mandatory.
Moving steadily ahead to the jiggulator, across those two shaking platforms via the rabbit hole.
Meet Thumper's older cousins. To them, Tim looks like a giant carrot, and he is hunting wabbit. Ooh, lands on the platform with a thud.
Work all your magic, Tim, but these guys are not going back in the hat.
What can I do to you?
There's no reasoning with our rabbits, Tim. The demented laughter should have tipped you off. Oh, man, those rabbits have a great sense of humor.
Now, thankfully for all parties involved, Tim only has one more obstacle to fail. Do. The double barrel.
And today, it's been transformed into Barnum and Ballsy Circus.
Just jump in on one of these ringlings, ride it around, and bail you out onto the finish platform on the far side. If you fail, it's a cold swim to this finish spot.
Sweet Moses!
Sorry, our circus elephants have taken up painting. They're big Jackson Pollock fans.
Is that called work?
Nope.
Oh, the colorful onslaught, unrelenting. Hey, not bad. He finds a great spot to enter there. Finish dead ahead. Well, he's finished all right.
Tim comes up short. Typical.
And with a time of just under 6 minutes, Tim has cemented his reputation as a full-time failure.
Nailed it!
More like failed it.
We're done waiting on Tim, and so is 23-year-old waitress Danielle Conley, who's about to take an order with driver's ed.
Luckily, I didn't fail driver's ed.
Look, she's like one of those waitresses that roller skates up to your car.
She gets tipped hard. Oh. Here's 2,000 pounds of foot pressure. Keep the change.
Well, it's easy to see now why Danielle's not a car gal, and she discussed that earlier with Jill.
All right, so what would you do with $50,000? Go.
I would buy a huge boat, and I would take all my friends on this boat, and people would be like, man, look at that girl with that boat. I want to be her friend, and then I'm going to have so many friends. Come to the party on my dinghy.
A rowdy, drunken crowd on a tiny inflatable boat. Johnny, what could possibly go wrong?
I have mud in my mouth and other places.
Dingy Danielle welcomes you to the SSTMI.
Come on, balls.
Setting sail.
Oh, bring a ding-dingy. Danielle's maiden voyage on the big balls is christened with a splash of bubbling.
While Danielle continues downstream, we return to the top of the course. When it comes to fun, Johnny, our next competitor claims to have the market cornered.
I'm fun!
Oh, look at him, John. So full of joy and innocence.
I love to play!
John, that's 45-year-old Mike McCullough, claims to be a big kid at heart, and he's representing for his kids at home.
So what made you want to come on the show?
My daughter wanted me to come on. We have a backyard with a bunch of games and toys set up. We have a zip line that goes into our pool. We do all kinds of funny things.
So do you do that stuff, or does your daughter do that stuff?
I do it all the time.
Yeah? You're like a big kid.
Absolutely.
What would you do with $50,000?
Come on, Mike. Say, put it in my daughter's college fund or save it for retirement.
Big balls for the pool.
High five. Money well spent.
Uh-oh, I think Mike suffers from man-child syndrome.
I don't see any reason to grow up, but if Mike must, our fly swatters definitely know how to teach their man-children well.
Oh!
Kids, don't try that at home.
John, his kids already did. I gotta say, disappointing performance from a man who zip lines from the treehouse to the breakfast table every morning.
Maybe better timing the second time around.
Oh, God, sweet man-child of mine. I'd say the only thing these fly swatters didn't crush was the man-child's boyish dreams.
Maybe best to let man-child mature a bit and head over to the...
Oh, fight! Oh, no! Oh, no! Stop! Oh, God! Oh. Are you punching me?
I don't think so.
Cut the camera at 28. Holy bunny beaters! Who is this maniac?
That's Carlo LaQuesta, Johnny. Listed occupation, illustrator.
He may be getting a little too animated. Carlo must be going through his black and blue period, John.
Right. This guy could use some art therapy.
Yeah, 1 minute he's drawing tourists with giant heads. The next he's turning a bunny's face into a raspberry crumble.
Double barrel is next, and Carlo should fit right in at Ballsy Circus.
There go I'm painting elephants again. What do you mean you didn't like Dumbo?
Carlo dragging his rage issues onto the double barrel. Wait, is this the same guy? Where's all the, testosterone?
Maybe he used it all up. Oh! The illustrator draws a blank, John.
Carlo erased, but ready to make her mark at the top of the course is Viviana Alderette, and she aspires to be a trophy wife one day.
So she wants a guy to marry her and put her on a shelf next to his baseball mitt?
Yay!
Whoa!
Keeps her grip on the zip line.
Whoa!
Oh.
She's holding on to it like a man with a six-figure salary.
Whoa! Still trying to land the podium. Oh, gets bronze.
This trophy wife in training certainly has what it takes to win some games, Johnny. Just not this one.
Okay, I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah, and imagine if she was only 3.5 inches tall like the rest of the trophy wives.
Give me the handle.
Sorry, if I help you, you'll have to forfeit any trophies.
Viviana finally clutching that handle.
Wait for it.
Waiting.
Wait.
She's a pro, John. She'll wait for the perfect man and the perfect time.
Go.
Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. The fly swatter gives her the Heisman.
We'll have to wait and see if our trophy wife can engrave her name into the next round. But if there's an obstacle that deserves a trophy, it's the fly swatter.
It's been dropping people like...
Don't say it.
What? Oh, like crazy. And I think our contestants deserve some trophies, too. Oh! Nominated for Best Splattress.
Perfectly timed.
Best Cinematography.
Ooh.
Best Human Pinata. Most original use of the face. Ouch! And the funniest scream while spinning uncontrollably goes to... And that's exactly how long an award show should be.
True enough. Now, time to head over to the Jigglator, where we find aerobics instructor Angie Walker. Experienced too, John. She's been teaching aerobics exercise for nearly 20 years.
And luckily, the Jigglator is just like a step class. But that first step is a doozy. Angie getting her first taste of Wipeout aerobics. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
I want to rest.
No, this is where you dig deep, power through, move on.
Holy celebrity hit. Aerobics Angie getting worked out by the paint crew.
And now into the newest fitness sensation, the double barrel, spinning to the platform.
Oh, Tybo! That's it, Angie. Feel the burn. Lift the brow and squint. Squint. And lift the brow and squint. Squint.
May I ask what you're doing?
I'm doing mental aerobics, John. Duh. I do all my sweating on the inside, where it counts.
So then, why the sweatpants?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Let me think about that for a second. Oh, boy, I pulled a synapse. Oh, that hurts.
That's some heavy lifting, huh? We'll be back with more mind-bending wipeouts right after this. Hey there, TV gang. Welcome back to Wipeout.
John, if you'll permit me, I'd like to take a moment to review some Wipeout etiquette, because people, there is nothing more polite than etiquette. Always make your wipeouts original, okay? If I wanted to see boring wipeouts, I'd go down to the mall and I would pour marbles down the escalator.
But people don't move their feet on escalators.
Exactly. Boring.
All right, then, with creativity in mind, let's get back to our qualifier.
No cliche falls, people. I want to see somebody tap dance on their own head.
Well, maybe it's this guy, Johnny. Here at the top of the course, we have Andrew Roberts.
The mustache lives.
Look at that mustache, John. It's downright majestic.
I know you love a man with a good stash. Let's get more on this magnificent lip fur from Jill.
Does yours have special powers?
I don't know if it's special powers, but every big event in my life, I've had a mustache. I ran a marathon, had a mustache. I climbed Mount Whitney, highest point in America, had a mustache. So some might think there's a secret power there.
What?
I could maybe even jump over 2 big balls, possibly.
I thought it was only a legend. Could it be him?
Okay, so if you were to just jump up right now, could you jump pretty high?
I'm not stretched out, but I could give it a whirl.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go.
It's not a beard, not a clean shave, it's Super Stash. He might look normal, John, but between his nose and his upper lip, he's a Wolverine. Oh, more like a submarine. Oh, come on. Cut him some slack. He's the first mustachioed crime fighter since the Village people broke up.
Mustache is okay.
Andrew keeps a stiff and furry upper lip as he heads into driver's ed.
John, this will be no problem whatsoever for Super Stash. Oh! The Stash Mobile goes from 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. But it always gets stuck in the 70s.
We're good. I gotta take my stash.
Like a chocolate milk mustache, he takes a licking and keeps on ticking, Johnny.
Nothing can bring him down. Nothing but that.
What?
The big balls are booby-trapped with shaving cream and razors, John.
He is cruising for a grooming.
Look out, Super Stash. It's a trap.
Oh, he never saw it coming.
This must be the handiwork of Doc Quattro, the dastardly doctor out for a clean shave. What's wrong, Super Stash? Got your whiskers in a lather?
No worries, John. Looks like Super Stash will be carrying that lush, manly growth into the next round. In the interim, a less hairy contestant. Up at the top of the course is Brie Galeris.
Up at the top of the course is Brie Galeris.
That's my line.
That's my line.
What the? Oh, I see what's happening. Her bio says when she gets nervous, she tends to repeat things.
You mean Brie Pete?
Yeah, maybe Jill was able to get a little something more out of her.
I'm not mocking you. Why are you mocking me?
I'm not mocking you. Why are you mocking me?
I'm not mocking you.
Guess not. Looks like we got ourselves a Brie Pete offender.
Wonder if she'll copy everybody else's trajectory across the big balls.
History repeats itself, and she makes the exact same mistake again in instant replay.
While Brie continues down the course, let's backtrack to the fly swatters and 20-year-old party store employee Courtney Reese.
She's starting things off with a bash. Did you see that?
I saw that. That was a fine face full of swatter.
What? No, I'm talking about those personality socks.
Personality socks.
Yeah, with socks that interesting, you don't need a personality.
Now Courtney and her personality socks have pulled into driver's ed.
With all the colors on those socks, she's either making a bold statement or she's a member of 17 different gangs.
Now that's the stocking stuff.
Not to be outdone, driver's ed busting out some socks of its own.
Johnny, now at the Jiggulator, we have an import. 19-year-old Scotsman Daniel Feeney, who directs all his disdain and hatred at a rather bizarre object.
Let me guess, a jello mold? Meteors? My retainer?
Close, sheep.
Why would anyone hate sheep? They give us wool and milk, and they help us drift off to sleep.
Well, he says a sheep stole his identity and maxed out all his credit cards.
Really? No! Oh! On the menu tonight, platform-fed sheep hater. He deserved that, John. Sheep are the most lovable creatures on the planet. They're like Snuggies with legs.
Daniel walking over to the double barrel, and I think you're overreacting.
Spoken like a true sheep hater, Anderson. Oh!
In the face.
See, that was karma.
Hey, you see what I see?
What's that sheep doing up there? Oh, wooly bully! Maybe Daniel's hatred is justified. I haven't seen the Scots take a trouncing like that since Braveheart.
God, is he okay?
He's fine, Jill. He's Scottish. It's not Scottish, it's crap.
We've had many Wipeout warriors on the course today.
What's up, Doc?
They've rained down destruction. Oh, or something like it. So don't shoot. Until you see the wipes of their eyes. Because even through the most adverse conditions, facing the fiercest of foes,
Evil hair!
hello! Our plunging pillagers prove that the course is just begging for mercenaries.
I don't appreciate that.
And mercenaries are begging for our course. So let's head back to the top and meet our final contestant of the day.
John, make that check out to Travis Montgomery!
He wants us to write him a check now? Is this guy crazy? Okay, no further questions.
Yeah, outfit tips it too. Jill?
I'm super pumped. I got 200 people in Newport Beach watching me right now. Pow!
And I wonder how many of them are with the FBI.
What do you do?
I'm a window washer, AKA window whacker.
AKA window whack job. Something tells me he'd stare in people's windows even if you didn't pay him.
Right.
Well, it takes a full load of crazy to win here, so maybe that comes in handy.
Hey, squeaky clean through the first platform. Through the hole now, jiggling with bunnies.
Psycho rabbits and a window whack job. That's a fatal attraction.
Oh!
Vertically blinded.
Oh, I think he just stained glassed his pants.
What I gotta do?
Window whack job, getting a little pre-soak en route to the double barrel.
Oh, ballsy circus with its final clown of the day. No!
This is a mess.
The double barrel puts our window whack job in a world of pain.
Nothing whack about the window washer's job in the course, though, Johnny. He easily advances to round 2, along with repeat offender Brie Galeris, Manchild Mike McCullough, and Super Stash Andrew Roberts.
Also in the mix, personality socks Courtney Reese and sheep hater Daniel Feeney.
Stay tuned, America. When we return, we unleash total carnage. Welcome back, America, to the worldwide leader in wipeouts.
Woohoo! Check it out, Johnny. It's my new hand gesture, and it is totally network approved.
Wow, great. What's it mean?
Well, that's the best part. It's appropriate for all situations, like, how you doing, man? Or, whoa, sorry to hear about your grandma and that tiger. Or, hey, I just did my taxes.
Terrific. Could we get back to sort of the show now?
Can you hear this, or do I need to turn it up?
Classy. But you should be giving a 21 pinky salute to the 12 survivors of the qualifier who are raring to go at it again. Among those still playing are Dingy Danielle Conley, Aerobics Angie Walker, and Super Stash Andrew Roberts.
Also still in it, personality socks Courtney Reese, sheep hater Daniel Feeney, and window whack job Travis Montgomery. Wow! Yeah, babe. Gotta get these pinkies strong. Spot me, Johnny. Spot me.
In a sec. First, let's check out our contestants' next grueling course, Total Carnage. Here's how this works. Our 12 contestants will start together on this platform, elevated 10 feet above the water. The goal is simple enough. Make it around to the finish platform while navigating over our whirling crankshaft and between these spinning hoops, which makes it a lot more difficult. The first 6 to make it to the finish will move on to our next round. So, without further ado, let's get back to the action.
Check out the pump I got going. Can you see that? Ripped.
You are swole.
Those rings are really intimidating.
Let's see how we get through them.
I have a theory, but it's not going to work. So,
All right, guys, let's get this started.
Here we go, Total Carnage, picking up speed. The contestants just waiting for the horn and the horror. Game on. Oh, everybody thrown for a loop.
Yeah, let's just say if you were looking for a medium amount of carnage, you have come to the wrong place, my friend.
Still standing is window whack job Travis. Up.
Oh! Crankshaft polishes him off and has someone else for dessert.
Now Dingy Danielle up front. Oh, good height, lifted back to port. Wow!
No ifs, ands, or boats about it.
Man-child ready to play with the crankshaft.
Oh, but it's not playing nice.
In fact, it doesn't play. I don't think I've ever seen our crankshaft this downright ornery.
Something tells me we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, if there's anyone who thrives on hairy situations, John, it's Super Stash.
Oh! Man-child.
The fake grown-up is thrown up.
Anybody. All 6 spots still open. Window whack job making a clean break for it. The crankshaft coming to stain his glass.
Oh, squeegee.
Our repeat offender trying to duplicate her success in the qualifier.
Oh, one and done.
Oh, and total carnage cleanses its palate with everybody else.
Yeah, let's go to the instant replay. Take a look. That puts the total in total carnage. And the carnage.
Seems brutal today.
Super Stash back out front. Up and over the crankshaft.
Aerobics Angie,
No.
not so much.
Now Super Stash carrying his mouth bane to the finish.
Mustache, come on, baby.
Calling on all the powers of his lip squirrel as the rings approach. Whoa, that is must-watch Mustache TV.
Mustache lives!
Super Stash moving on. The first spot finally taken, 5 left. Dingy Danielle up for another journey.
Oh, lost in the total carnage sea.
Window whack job using his scaffolding experience. And he's got it, John.
Oh,
Who got some?
look! Travis, you got some.
Now repeat offender out front. Perfect position through the rings.
Yeah, good thing she didn't eat it. Those things can repeat on you.
Will she live to annoy another day? Yes, repeat offender is through to the final 6.
Repeat offender is through the final 6.
Funny, cute. 3 to go. Sheep hater won't let mutton get in his way.
Oh, bad move.
Now aerobics Angie trying to step up to the front.
I can.
Oh,
Can't go low.
straight to the Zumba.
Sheep hater, wild and woolly, he clears the crankshaft.
Now dashing over the platform like he's chasing a pack of rabid lambs.
Holy smoking haggis, he is rammed tough and moving on.
Don't hate the sheep, Johnny, hate the game.
Aerobics Angie's over the crankshaft. Dingy Danielle right on her heels. There's still room for both in the next round. Oh, aerobics Angie goes down, but Dingy Danielle goes through. She's made it to the finish.
Her big hopes for a tiny boat are still alive and well.
1 spot remains, Johnny. Man-child needs to grow up, show up, and blow up.
Oh, that's a big boy flip.
Did you just see that?
Hope somebody's wearing his adult diapers.
But he recovers quickly, Johnny, and has that youthful spring back in his step. Personality socks Courtney within striking distance.
Man-child clears the rings. Those jungle gym skills finally paying off.
Personality socks skirts them as well. Johnny, we have a race.
Get on the motor! Get on the motor! Picture that guy looking in your window all day.
Man-child, this would be a horrible time for the crankshaft to arrest his development.
Any more crazy advice, window whack job? Get on the motor! Thank you!
Man-child getting on the motor, now on the brakes, waiting for the rings.
Yeah, and personality sock's still close behind him. No, until that happened.
2 leaps left to this rite of passage.
Yeah, that'll put some hair on his chest.
Man-child earning the final spot.
6. You guys are all moving on. Congratulations.
So our final 6 are set, and they are Super Stash, Andrew Roberts, the window whack job, Travis Montgomery, and repeat offender, Bree Galeris.
Also, sheep hater Daniel Feeney, dingy Danielle Connolly, and man-child Mike McCullough.
Stay tuned, America. When we come back, we'll see how the final 6 get along in the Wipeout playset. Welcome back to Wipeout, America.
Next, we return to the playground where contestants get in touch with their inner child. And by that, I mean they cry.
Crying can be healthy.
Oh, sure. Look, if not for crying, how would my wife know that I'm hungry or cold or need to be changed? I guess I could tell her, but marriage is all about mystery, am I right?
Yeah, some marriages more than others. But on to another labor of love, making people fall down.
Yeah.
The 6 contestants surviving our cut so far, Super Stash Andrew Roberts, the window whack job Travis Montgomery, and our repeat offender Bree Galeris.
Bree Galeris.
Also, sheep hater Daniel Feeney, dingy Danielle Connolly, and man-child Mike McCullough. These little scallywags will have to contend with the Wipeout playset. Johnny, tell them how it works.
All right, it begins with a magical slide ride where contestants will launch themselves onto the twirling, whirling platform. Next, they'll have to climb aboard each of these sweeper arms, making it from one side to the other as they rotate at alarming speeds. And from there, contestants spring from the diving boards to the finish platform while avoiding the speedy spinning blades of this windmill. We will play 3 rounds, and the first person through in each round will win a spot in the Wipeout zone.
God, it's so tough. It makes me tear up just thinking about it. I mean,
Don't get your diapers all twisted. Let's just get down to the playset where our contestants cannot wait for recess.
too late.
My heart's racing.
Oh my gosh!
Relax. Yeah, listen to the guy with the jungle gym in his backyard.
John and John, remember, check goes to Travis Montgomery.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy that yellow Lambo quite yet, window whack job.
There's the horn. Slide at your own risk.
Super stash, trimming a bit short. Man child. Oh, wiping out at a 3rd grade level. Dingy. Nope.
Super stash, the first to give it another go. Oh, what incredible luck!
Oh, I'm telling you, there's magic in that there stash. Cheap hater right behind him.
No! Super stash grabs the first sweeper and he makes it.
Come on, mustache, give me the power.
Window whack job on the spinner.
That second sweeper giving him a super stash ride, and he is now just 1 leap away from the Wipeout zone.
I'm coming, Jill.
Mustache power!
Will he make it? Oh, into the aqua velva.
Window whack job clinging to that sweeper like a sanity.
And letting go of it like his sanity.
Come on, Bree, you got it, girl.
It appears the women are banding together. Whoa! But Bree Pete offender Bree trays herself.
The window whack job continuing on his crazy train towards the finish, and Manchild back there finally striking out on his own.
Can Whack Job make it through this narrow window? Oh, something whacked this way comes and goes.
So a window of opportunity for Super Stash.
Oh!
Slipped again.
Meanwhile, Dingy is stuck in some powerful currents.
Against all odds, she is hanging on.
Yeah, I'm confused. Is she trying to tire the sweeper out? Oh, well, at least she's seaworthy.
Window whack job trying to put the win in Windex or window. Yeah. Next stop, Wipeout zone.
He may actually make us sign that check because he is into the final 3.
Darn it, that was mine.
You're going to the Wipeout zone!
I'm feeling incredible.
Window whack job could be on his way from rags to riches. Now our other 5 competitors, they're back at the start to try again.
I'm thirsty. I should have took a drink of that pool water.
This is fun. We're having fun. We're having fun. It hurts, but it's a fun hurt.
Sounds like she took a drink of that pool water.
Stash is gonna get it.
Super Stash always gets his man.
Hey now, repeat offender. Whoa, hits replay.
Manchild does it on the spinner.
Cheap hater, yeah, tames it like a wild lamb.
Get out of the way.
Dingy is the captain of this ship. Manchild's used to following orders. Hey, stay low.
He's got an early lead.
Success is fleeting for Dingy and Super Stash.
Oh, that's real mature.
Sheep hater. Oh, wrestling his way back up.
Perhaps he'd feel more at home if we covered the platform in wool.
Too much momentum. Dingy still at the start. Aye.
She gets her boat kicked.
Super Stash.
Oh! He just can't get over that lip.
I wish I had a mustache right now.
You look good with the mustache.
Thanks, that's nice of you.
Every sea captain needs a mustache. Much better.
The Wipeout zone needs competitors, and Manchild's out front, but the sheep hater coming up from the rear.
Manchild hangs on like it's his mommy, but learns to let go.
Sheep hater will be the goat if he blows this lead, Johnny.
Oh, back in the corral.
Now Dingy Danielle coming aboard the sweeper.
All hands and face on deck. Super Stash. Might be super beard by the time this is over.
Dingy Danielle continuing her voyage. Wow, almost falls overboard. Good save.
Grab your lifeboats, people. Dingy is out to a huge lead. She's hoping for shore lead.
Dingy's entered the perfect storm, and the sheep hater is caught up.
Ow, that doesn't feel good.
Their boat just one jump and a windmill from the Wipeout zone. Oh, but sheep hater goes down.
Don't look now, Dingy, but you got a repeat offender in your way.
She's making progress. Dingy idling at the diving board. Oh yeah, repeat offender is almost at the finish.
Fly, repeat, fly like a parrot.
Safe and repeats her 2nd round win. Repeat offender copies window whack job, joins him in victory lane.
And poor sheep hater, not a part of the fly.
Yes! I
I would hug you, but you'll have to take a high five.
Oh my gosh.
2 of our 3 spots filled. Who'll get the last one?
Super Stash, Sheep Hater, Dingy, or Manchild?
Okay, guys.
Manchild ready to boogie?
Let's go. Sheep Hater out first. Oh, and first out, Manchild. Maybe not. Little patty cake and into the pool.
Come on, when do I go?
Whenever you want, dude. You're the superhero.
Oh, again. Nothing uglier than a black and blue mustache. Second slide for the Sheep Hater.
He's a wolf in Sheep Hater's clothing, John. And Manchild wants to make it a play date.
Sheep Hater passes on his chance, but Manchild not as scared.
Here comes Dingy turning Sheep Hater into Ship Hater.
Manchild, nice. Continues to take charge of this playground.
Sheep Hater, whoa, but hanging on.
Dingy, she will not bow to this stern test.
Manchild looking to extend his lead.
Oh.
No, but decides to go play with his rubber ducky.
Dingy racing at 20 knots past the first sweeper.
Now on to the second, holding tight, and docks herself at the diving board.
She hesitated the last time she was... Oh, and can't hold up this time.
Sheep Hater, woolly or won't he? Oh, he gets slaughtered.
Super Stash pulling up the rear, taking a hair-raising ride on the sweeper, and now right behind Manchild.
But Manchild wants nothing to do with facial hair, John. Oh, where is his guardian?
Dingy needs one titanic effort to find safe harbor in the wipeout zone. You betcha.
She's the little boat who could, John. Dingy Danielle is moving on. Sorry, Danielle Feeney. Sheep happens.
Danielle! You guys are moving on to the wipeout zone!
Yes, they are, Jill. 3 to get ready. Dingy Danielle Conley, window whack job Travis Montgomery, and our repeat offender, Bree Galeris.
When we come back, these fearless competitors will take on the wipeout zone.
We are back on Wipeout. The sun is down, the lights turned on, Johnny, and we are ready for the final showdown.
That's right. It's that time again. 24 contestants started. Only 3 remain. One huge obstacle stands in their way. We call it the Wipeout Zone.
Tonight's zone consisting of 4 challenging stages. First, it's the towering flume of doom, a thrilling 7-story plummet and launch deep into the waters of the zone.
From there, it's on to the Iron Mason. Enter on the yellow side, navigate through the treacherous pathway, and exit out the red.
After that, it's the Axle of Evil, a torturous ride on these spinning prongs to the other side.
And finally, our last obstacle, the Great Wall of Fall. Navigate across without getting clobbered by the piston.
Let's reintroduce our final 3, Dingy Danielle Conley, window whack job Travis Montgomery, and the repeat offender, Bree Galeris.
Dingy Danielle is first up tonight. Let's take a look at her voyage into the Wipeout Zone. Dingy Danielle Connolly is a woman of nautical dreams.
Come to the party on my dinghy.
She weathered the storm in the Wipeout seas all day with strong performances on the Qualifier as well as total carnage. Then she barely stayed afloat on the Wipeout playset by snagging the final spot in the Wipeout Zone.
Plenty of mood lighting out there in the zone tonight, Johnny, as we scale 7 stories up to the top of the towering flume of doom. Danielle about to ride every inch of it down in her chase for victory. 0 out the clock. It is go time. The floor drop, a 70-foot plunge in 3.5 seconds. Sails out onto the course.
Dingy getting a taste of the rough waters of the Wipeout Zone as she is more than 20 feet in the air.
That was something else, man.
Wait till she gets an up-close look at the Iron Mason. It measures 30 feet high and 85 feet around.
Wow, this thing is really big.
Correct. Maybe you're not so dingy after all. Remember, enter on the yellow, exit on the red.
Oh, a rude welcome. Got bumped around pretty good there, steadying herself and swiftly crosses over into the red. A volley of dodgeballs to deal with, though.
That's not nice at all.
May not be nice, but it is certainly entertaining to watch.
The maze continues to turn as Danielle gets herself into a good position by the exit. Oh, but already past the platform. Oh, Dingy's down.
Danielle went from first rate to worst rate as she missed her chance to exit and had nowhere to go but down into the water.
Quickly back in the maze. Oh, slipping and slithering down and through. Finally flops into the red half.
Oh, big drop. Still okay, though, as she makes her way towards the exit this time.
Dingy again in good shape, making a run through the opening. Yeah, safely out of Iron Mason.
Is that it?
For the Iron Mason, yes. For the Wipeout Zone, are you nuts? Next up is the Axle of Evil, a grueling journey on that 3-pronged arm to the platform on the other side.
She puts an absolute bear hug on that prong. Those water blasts always making you a little goosey as they go by. Oh, and caroms off the platform.
Yeah, the axle throws Dingy overboard, making her earn those sea legs the hard way.
Second attempt on the Axle of Evil coming. Danielle's time up over 9.5 minutes. Oh, now her legs drop. This could get dicey. And she touches down dry.
Yeah, she has vanquished the axle of evil, but she still has one foe left to face, the Great Wall of Fall.
The soaking sorties coming from all angles now. Danielle crawling right out into the teeth of this obstacle. Visibility tough on that wall, John. Danielle stalled out now. Sitting won't help her time.
No use staying put. That finish line isn't coming to her.
First order of business, staying balanced. Looking solid now, nearing the finish platform. One peg to go. Big lead. Yes!
Yes.
She has done it. Drops anchor. 10 minutes, 23 seconds.
That is a solid time. We'll see if it holds up, though. Next to tackle the course is the window whack job himself. Let's see how he got to the zone.
The window whack job, Travis Montgomery, has been crazy good today. He's been running his mouth about as fast as he's been running our course.
Get on the motor!
While his tactics may be wacky, they're working, and now he is ready to take on the Wipeout Zone.
I'm feeling incredible.
All right, time for our second run of the night. 7 stories up, the window whack job ready to drop in. On the sidelines, our current leader watching nervously.
The flume of doom illuminated, so the path is clear. Down goes Travis, and flying goes Travis. Woo! That's bonkers.
Holy cow!
The window whack job getting solid height on that launch. And Johnny, check out the 180-degree spin. This dude is nuts.
Travis climbing up to the Iron Mason. The rule here.
Enter yellow, exit red.
Well, it may be crazy, but he's no dummy. Travis launches himself into the
I don't know
maze.
where I'm going.
Well, for a man who doesn't know where he's going, he's headed there quickly. Any early confusion is gone. Travis in the red and already at the exit opening, perched there in the garden spot, looks good. Stepping out. How you like me now? Wipeout free.
Much to the chagrin of our current leader, Danielle the Dinghy.
Still a lot of course left for Travis, though. Still a lot that can happen. Oh, well, we've seen more graceful starts to the Axle of Evil. Travis is all out of whack here.
Oh, unbelievable. He's perfect on the axle.
Oh my God!
Dinghy looking very concerned, as she should be.
Johnny, the fastest time we've ever had on this Wipeout Zone, 3.5 minutes. If Travis keeps it up on the Great Wall, he is going to crush the record, not just the Dinghy. Diving for that peg. Oh, well, so much for the perfect run.
Yeah, and the Dinghy is loving it. That wild leap puts the first smudge on the window whack job's squeaky clean run.
Travis back up and ready as the clock ticks past 4 minutes.
Whack job taking the same route, but expecting different results, which I believe is the definition of insanity.
I believe it is, and we are about to find out who's right as he is back at that gap that bit him last time. Jumps, nailed it.
And look at the angst on the face of our current leader, Danielle Dinghy.
Travis nearly across the wall, pausing to contemplate the last steps, ready for action, going up top. Hops and drops safely to the platform.
He sure did, and Johnny, you know what he's gonna say now, right?
Sign the check, Anderson! Sign the check!
It's time of 4:57, John. It's solid, but it's not time to hit the bank just yet. We still have 1 run to go, and that belongs to repeat offender Brie Galeris.
Oh my gosh!
When we come back, it's the final run of the Wipeout Zone. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Wipeout one more time. We are moments away from crowning today's champion and the winner of $50,000.
That's right, our current leader is window whack job Travis Montgomery with a time of 4 minutes, 57 seconds. Now it's time for the final run, which belongs to Brie Galeris. Before she drops in, let's take a look at how she made it to the Wipeout Zone.
Oh, help me, God.
Brie
The
Galeris.
repeat offender, Brie Galeris, put together a solid run on the qualifier this morning with one of the fastest times of the day. She repeated that strong showing with impressive efforts on total carnage and the Wipeout playset. Now she hopes to copy her success one more time as she enters the Wipeout Zone.
Here we go, Johnny. This run for the money one way or another.
This is not real.
Well, of course it is, Brie. What else would explain the bruises?
Look at this girl.
Deep thoughts from the window whack job.
That is a big slide, and we have big stakes. $50,000 on the line. Flip the light switch, open the trap door. Down the flume she goes, and Brie Pete soars into the zone. That is the best part of my day.
Johnny, Brie's known for repeating, but I'm pretty certain the flume of doom is something she's happy to do just once.
Brie needs a speedy run to beat the whack job. His time is
Don't
4:57.
let Travis lose this, baby. I set the pace. I set the pace.
Travis, competitive even just watching Bree jumping into the Iron Mason.
Gotta go the other way! How do I go the other way?
Confusion from the get-go.
Going the wrong way. Where you going, Bree?
Well, Travis seems to have figured it out.
Maybe, but that's not going to help Bree as she tries to find her way out. She is on her own in there. Here she seems to have gathered herself some and closing in on the red side.
Yeah, navigating much better now. Looks to have her bearings. Oh, little stumble, but now she's at the exit. For a run that started poorly, John, the Bree P defender has gained her composure.
Certainly has, and if she hits the opening here, nothing hurt. Yeah, Bree a little dodgy, but without a wipeout on Iron Mason, the race officially has been joined.
She's a fighter. Gotta be afraid of a fighter.
Little fear from the window whack job now as Bree Pete readies herself. Oh,
a hasty lunge costs her a big wipeout.
Where'd she go?
Well, as you can see, whack job, Bree Pete lost her grip on the axle and went for a swim.
That wipeout chewed up some time, but not a killer. Bree's time coming up on 3:30. She needs to nail this attempt, but do it quickly.
Quickly but carefully. I have a feeling Bree's next wipeout will be the end.
Here she goes and picks a great spot. That peg is going to keep her upright. Not sure if that was skill or luck, but it is exactly what she needed. A perfect ride.
Yeah, Bree Pete only has about a minute left now, but that's plenty of time to make it across the Great Wall of Fall.
Johnny, 19 pegs up on that wall, each one the potential to shatter a dream. Some of them lead to victory, some lead to defeat. Which will it be for Bree tonight? Step wisely.
Water blast firing on Bree Pete as she ventures out across the wall, carefully plotting the next step. Some pegs move, some don't.
In a tight spot now, lurching for it. Oh, she's short. No!
The Bree Pete defender with a fantastic effort in the wipeout zone, but she just can't seal the deal.
And the window whack job is our champion.
You won 50 grand! You did it!
I told him to cut me a check, Jill. Anderson, if it bounces, I'm coming to your house.
Luckily, I know our checks are good and my address is confidential.
It's all right, I'll tell him. The window whack job, Travis Montgomery, crazy good in the zone tonight's gonna earn him a cool 50 grand.
Indeed it is. And on that note, we depart until next time, when 24 new competitors will battle it out for $50,000. Until then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Oh!